All right. Facebook, happy Thursday. Happy Throwback Thursday. It's Pete Olsen here, as you know, at my beautiful ranch, Jackpot Ranch in gorgeous God's Country, Montana. I'm the #1 money earner globally in my last two companies and coach to students all over the globe in network marketing, teaching them how to be one of the top earners in their company and how to rise to the top ranks in their company. And I've got a phenomenal live for you today. I was thinking, what am I going to talk about today? And how can I give a ton of value today? And I was going through my notes that I keep notes on with my mentor and all the coaching that I get through the 25 years. And I wanted to talk about the questions that one asks. As far as when you're talking with or listening to a prospect, you saw the presentation, you're there with the prospect. What are the 5 most powerful questions to ask a prospect after a network marketing presentation? Hey, Mr. Thompson, how are you, sir? One of the greatest of all time, right there. So the 5 most powerful questions to ask a prospect after a network marketing presentation. Doesn't matter what your presentation is. It could be a PBR at your home. It could be one-on-one at Starbucks. It could be a video. It could be you're at a hotel meeting. Whatever the case may be, does not matter. Okay, so let's get right into it. Before we do though, I'm going to give you 5. And there's a 6th question. If you love what you heard in these 5, I want you to personally message me on Facebook Messenger or wherever you're seeing this, YouTube, Instagram. Personally message me, and I will get you the 6th and final question that will up your percentages in a huge way as far as my final question to the prospect. So number 1, asking the prospect, right, after the presentation, what did you like best about what you saw? What did you like best about what you saw? It's not what did you think or how'd you like it or wasn't that great? No, it's not that at all. And I'm telling you guys, be specific. What did you like best about what you saw? Okay? And what does this do? This actually forces the prospect to go into their mind and think of something good, right? It challenges them to think of something good as opposed to going to something negative. Number 2, okay, the 2nd question here. I'm going to go to my notes. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you as far as what I just shared with you with the presentation? 1 being no interest at all. 10 being I'm ready to get started. Okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say you are regarding the information that I just shared with you? Okay? So what you're trying to do there is you're getting their temperature. That's all you're doing. You're just getting their temperature. Okay? So that's a temperature check as far as where they are. They may a lot of 5s and 6s. You'll get a lot of that, right? You'll get a lot of 5s and 6s. If they say they're a 7 or above, they're usually coming in. Okay. No one's going to say 10. No one's typically ever going to say 10. They don't want to seem too eager. And anything over 1 is good, guys. If someone says they're a 2, that just means you have more work to do. It's going to take some more time. It's going to take some more follow-up, et cetera, et cetera. But if we said 1 was no interest and they said there were 2, there's something there that they liked, but they're very skeptical or dubious or they've been burned before or whatever the case may be. So anything over a 1 is good. Okay? So the 3rd question to ask a prospect after a network marketing presentation. How much money would be worth your time? How much money would be worth your time? And I think the best way to say this, that I really like the way to say that concept is hypothetically, okay, love that word, hypothetically, Bob, just between you and me off the record, hypothetically, how much would you need to earn part-time per month to make it worth your time? Okay, let me say that again. Hypothetically, Bob, or whomever you're speaking with, just between you and me, off the record, how much would you need to earn part-time per month to make it worth your time? Okay, that's question number 3. Okay, let's go to question number 4. Now you're going to say, how many hours per week could you commit to developing that X amount of per month monthly income? If they said $1,000 per month, you say, great, how many hours per week could you commit to developing that $1,000 per month? Okay, or whatever that number is that they told you in the previous question. How many hours per week could you commit to developing that $1,000 per month, or $1,500 per month, or $500 per month, whatever it is? And you get a lot of 5 to 10 hours. Okay, that's very typical. That's very standard for part-time. Question number 5. Okay, now we're going to talk about months. How many months would you be willing to work those X amount of hours per week? If they said 10, how many months would you be willing to work those 10 hours per week while developing $1,000 per month? See, you're using their answers from the previous questions to go on to the next question. Make sense? You're using their answers from the previous questions, rolling over into the next question. Again, number 5, how many months would you be willing to work those 10 hours per week in order to while developing $1,000 per month, or whatever their answers were? Okay, and then those are the 5 questions. The 6th question is going to roll everything together. Okay, it's super, super powerful. And guys, if you want that 6th question, just message me personally on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or wherever you're seeing this. But guys, what's incredible about this series of questions is that it's their answers. It's not your answers. It's their answers, right? It's hard to say no, isn't it? When it's their answers? It's hard to say no when it's their answers. And that's why this is so powerful, because you're forcing them to give you answers from themselves, what they think, etc., etc. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That's incredibly powerful. If you use those 5 questions and reach out to me for the 6th, I guarantee you the results will be dramatically different, as you're closing someone at the end of a network marketing presentation. All right. God bless you guys. Happy Throwback Thursday. Hope you're doing great. Mr. Thompson, how are you, sir? Always a pleasure seeing you. Such an honor. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Thanks so much.